Alright guys, so this is the review of the trade I just took today. So I'll share the execution video right with you guys so you can also see that. So the whole bias for today, I was bullish, and I traded time window of 9 a.m. New York time to 10 a.m. New York time. Alright, so we have the reason I was bullish was firstly in the daily time frame we had this bullish fair value gap right here. So I was really looking at that. So this was a point of interest for me, this bullish fair value gap right here. So in the 4 hours time frame, we still had this 4 hours bullish fair value gap, right? And now the 1 hour time frame, we had sell side liquidity here, sell side liquidity. There is no fair value gap here. So in the 30-minute time frame, that's where we had a fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, just here. So from there I can just go to the 1 minute time frame, but first let me go to the 15-minute time frame so you can see sell side liquidity here, right? So I waited for price to trade to that. Price sold to that sell side liquidity just at the 9:30 opening bell, this point here. It sold to the sell side liquidity. So at this point, since we have all the PD arrays overlapping each other, I was bullish. So what I wanted to see was price giving me willingness that it's going to go to the buy side liquidity just here. And you see how this buy side liquidity looks so relatively equal. Now we have this bearish fair value gap here. Have that bearish fair value gap. So I looked at price. I did not want to see this bearish fair value gap hold, and I wanted to see it trade outside and the body close outside. But since I was bullish, I started entering from here, anticipating that this was going to be a bullish inversion fair value gap, trading to this buy side liquidity here in this time window, right? So this was how I built the buyer. So once it gave me this move here, willingness to the upside after taking the sell side liquidity that we framed from the 15-minute time frame. So that willingness was from because it has taken the sell side liquidity, rejected of that, traded out of this bearish fair value gap, turning that to an inversion fair value gap. So I entered a buys from here, let me zoom, from this bullish fair value gap here, because that has given me some willingness that it is going to the upside, this bullish fair value gap here. So I know a lot of people will be looking for some sales here, right? But this move here, this up move here, and we had some balance to and fro movement of this candlestick here, so that can be a balanced price range. And we had this bullish fair value gap here, so I entered from here looking for price to trade to this buy side liquidity. You see the video, I'll post the execution video so you can see it. So this was just it. So this is the entry. Take profit what was at this buy side liquidity, and my stop loss was below this inversion fair value gap, just right about there. And you know the time window, right? So easy peasy trade. So that's it. So I entered right at this inversion fair value gap. So this inversion fair value gap validates the shift in market structure for me, and it also validates that price is giving that willingness to trade to this buy side liquidity once it breaks above it. So I think I took another entry right here at this bearish fair value gap here from the execution video. took another entry right here. So because price have broken closed above that, traded to this point here, this is an inversion favor league. I took another entry here, and also this right here at this point, because it has broken out of this is an order block here. This is an order block. That's a bullish order block. So that would have been another entry, and your stop loss would have still been below that. So that's just it, right? So that's how I executed for today. So if you have any question, you can drop. So this is the execution here based on that inversion fair value gap. So we had first entry at the inversion fair value gap, the second one at the order block, bullish order block, then the next one was at the higher inversion fair value gap, targeting that buy side liquidity right there. So just at that time window, we hit the first buy side liquidity, and that would be it for the day, right? So the other part does not really matter. So the time window 9 a.m. New York time to 10 a.m. you're done. So the first TP was hit just at just before 10 a.m. was finished, right? So the rest of what is happening here is just after 9 a.m. after 10 a.m. right, New York time.